Hey guys, April 29th, it is Wednesday. Our workout for today is very simple, okay? It's going to be on a running clock for 16 minutes, and you're going to try to accumulate as much time in a handstand hold as possible. Here is the deal. Your rest time is going to be limited here between your sets of holds, okay? Your rest time cannot exceed your last hold plus 10 seconds, right? So if I held for a minute or 60 seconds, I cannot rest more than 70 seconds before going into my next handstand hold. Let's say I held it for 25 seconds. That means I cannot rest more than 30 seconds before starting the next set. You, by all means, can take less rest, right, and kick up into your next hold or attempt. But you cannot take more than that, right? And just make sure you stay moving during this workout and get as much time under tension that you don't rest super long here. If you are able to do a freestanding handstand hold consistently for probably at least 20 to 30 seconds at a time, you can by all means do this in a freestanding handstand hold. Otherwise, we're just going to be kicking up against the wall. Right? If you're not comfortable kicking up against the wall, you can do a wall walk up to a point that you're comfortable and hold that position. You could also use a box. Okay? So we're going to see if Newton can try to demo a handstand for us. Newt, come here. All right, buddy. Can you kick up? Wait. Okay, come on down. Good boy. All right. So Mike's going to come demo a human version for us. I got some chicken for him too. All right, so if you're comfortable kicking up to the wall, all you're going to do is kick up. Newt, come here. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Yes. All right, so notice in this position, he is stacked, right? His feet are together, they're pointed, right? His legs are squeezed together, his butt is squeezed, his head is tucked, right, in line with his arms. Good boy, Newt. Way to get him, right? I would have liked if he would have scooted his hands a little closer to the wall, right, so you can get as stacked as possible. You don't want to go more than 5 inches away from the wall, right? So just try to stay pretty close to the wall, especially if you're kicking up to it. If you're not comfortable kicking up against the wall, then you can wall walk up, and that looks like this. Newton, come here. Sit. Stay. All right, so Mike's going to wall walk. He's going to get inverted. Right, and he's still in that nice stack position. Legs are together, toes are pointed, he's pressing up tall. If you're not comfortable getting all the way up, you can come to an angle, right? And you can hold here, and that's okay. All right, come on down. So I'm just looking for a position that you can hold when you're fresh for at least 40 seconds, and that's gonna come down as your shoulders fatigue in the workout, okay? Let's say I'm not comfortable doing a wall walk. What should I do? You could use a chair and go into that inverted position that we use for our box handstand push-ups. So that looks like this. Newton, come here. Sit. Wait. All right, so he's again stacked. His hips are over his shoulders. Right, his head is tucked through the window, right, and you can hold for this position for the workout instead. Go ahead and rest. So when you're holding these, I'd like for you to stay on your feet if possible. If you're on a box or a chair, it gets a little too easy if you're on your knees. So challenge ourselves in that overhead position and try to go feet on the box. If that's absolutely not working and the other progressions aren't working, then by all means go knees on the box. We want to be safe first before everything else. All right, so your score is going to be the total time that you held in a handstand position whichever progression that you are at. All right, make sure to post those in the comments on our social media, Facebook pages, and we'll see you next time.